Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of my Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. You guys, I almost introduced my other channel. I might upload this to them. Okay, what you are looking at here today is, I call it Christmas in July. It's time for the 6-month and 18-month vanilla taste test. So this right here is the 6-month Kirk and Sweeney. See how dark and rich it is? Beautiful, beautiful. 6 months. This one right here is 18 months old. In February, in January, this will be 2 years old. And remember, we're trying to get this 4 years and beyond. So we're at 18 months now, which is wonderful. And I've managed to stay out of it somewhat. And then this is our 6-month Bacardi. See how much lighter this is at 6 months compared to the Kirk and Sweeney? And there's many more vanilla beans in this too. And look, y'all, I found this. I thought that this was a quart size vanilla bottle. I found this yesterday at Value World. This bad boy is a quart and a half, so it's 3 pints. Actually, 3 pints, because two pints are a quart, and then it would take another pint. So this is 3 pints. So I might have to mess with this and add some more Bacardi to this, and some more vanilla beans, and just make it a 3-pint vanilla. Okay. Then we have our staple, what we call Michigan's medicine, Verner's. And guess what? For those of you who have never heard of Verner's ginger ale, they came out with a new limited edition flavor. Now, the last time they did it, they came out with the black cherry flavor. And it's still going after 3 years. So enough people liked it to where they kept it on. Well, this one is called Boston Cooler. And I don't know if anybody has heard of a Boston Cooler. That is a drink that we here in Michigan drink with the Vernors, especially during the summer. You can get it at some restaurants. A lot of people make them themselves. So Vernors decided to come up with their own flavor. So it's actually ginger ale and vanilla. So we're going to do a taste test of this to see how I like it, because this is my first time. And then I put a small scoop of ice cream in my Christmas in July bulb cup. And we're going to do a small Boston Cooler to see how it tastes. I saw a taste test done on YouTube by Detroit Food Review. And when I saw that, I said, I've got to try it. So I bought me a 12-pack of the Boston Cooler flavored Verner's. Yes, Verner's is Michigan's medicine, you guys. Michigan's medicine. We swear by it. Okay, so let's open up this Verner's right now. Well, no, we're going to wait for that. That's next. Let's go on and get this vanilla out the way, because the ice cream has pretty much melted. Now, I did label... Oops, let me dry this. I'm using my walker seat, and I am gonna put the camera down so you can see. Let's come down just a wee bit. Okay, I did label, but it's been a while since I've done it, as you can see by the ice cream, that I have actually forgotten which ones are which. And for good measure, we're going to kind of switch them up here. But I do not remember which ones are which. So I'm going to do the taste test. And then I'm going to tell you which one I like the best. I'm not trying to guess which one is which. I just want to say which one I like the best. And then I will tell you the one I like the second best. So let me get my pen and my pad, because I'm a grade. Okay, so let's start, because as you can see, I don't know how this happened. As you can see, the ice cream has melted. Okay, so here's taste test number 1. Okay. That vanilla comes through very strong and smooth. Small hint of liquor. Hold on. Small hint of liquor. but I can taste the fresh, and it's a fresh vanilla. Very fresh. I like it. I really like this one. Okay, so blue gets, I'm gonna give that a 10. Okay, blue gets a 10. Okay, and that's number 1. Now we're going to the orange, and we'll grade that. And then after that, although I'm giving them a number for what I'm rating it, it doesn't mean it's going to win, because I might like another one better. So that would get a 10 too. And then I'll just decide, did I like the blue better, the orange better, or the red better? Okay, we're going to the orange. Let's taste this. This one, the orange, I taste no liquor. I do taste the vanilla. It's real smooth. It's super sweet. Heck, that gets a 10 too. Okay, so the orange one gets a 10, and then we'll go to the red. I like the taste of both of them. Shoot, wait a minute. Y'all, I want all this. I really like this. I tell you what, whatever vanillas they are, they can be used now easily. I really like both. Okay, now to the red. Let's see what we got here. And with this one, you can see the vanilla swirling at the top there. So we're gonna mix it a little bit. I wanna make sure I get it. We're gonna take a big spoonful of this, the red. Sherry was over earlier, and I wish she didn't have time. She had somewhere to go. I would have loved for her to do the taste test again. I'll get her back over here. You saw what just happened, y'all. Now that one, the red as well as the blue, both of those had a slight hint of liquor taste, but it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad that the vanilla can't be used, and it wasn't so bad that I don't like it. The orange had no liquor taste. So it's going to be, I'm going to be very surprised. Every last one of them, every last one of those vanillas are excellent. That include the Bacardi, which is the Bacardi spiced. I did not do the regular Bacardi rum this time. I did the Bacardi spiced rum. And I was told that they make the best vanilla, and that's the reason why I went with the Bacardi spice. At 6 months, I have to admit, I like it better than the regular Bacardi at 6 months. It's good. It is good. Okay? That whichever one that is, it's good. Okay? That's why I'm saying that. Okay, and then the 2 Kirk and Sweeney's, they're good. Okay, but I'm going to choose the one I like the best, and the only reason, and we're going to find out which one it is. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get the last of it out of here. Hold on. The only reason I like the orange the best is because I tasted no hint of liquor whatsoever. And every last one of them should have a hint of liquor. Both of these, the red and the blue, did have, and when I say the slightest hint, I tasted more vanilla than even the slightest hint of liquor in these two. They're all ready. And whichever one is the Kirk and Sweeney 18 months that's going for 4 years, boy, I'm gonna have to hide that vanilla. It's going to be liquid gold, okay? Liquid gold. Anybody, whoever tastes that is going to want some. Okay, so I'm going to pick orange as my favorite. So that's the winner. I cannot even give a second place and a third place for the other two because of the simple fact. Because of the simple fact. It's so, they taste exactly the same. And they're both, all three are delicious. I gave every one of them a 10. And wait a minute. Y'all, I found some Ray-Ban. When I went to Value World yesterday, I found some Ray-Ban. They were supposed to be reading glasses, but when I pulled them up online, although I can see out of them very well, I pulled them up and it was Ray-Ban Kids. So here I am thinking I had something, okay? Okay, let's look at our winner here and see what it is. I'm going to let y'all see first. I'll be darned. I almost said the other D word. The Kirk and Sweeney 6-month one. Now, keep in mind, the 6-month Kirk and Sweeney is the Kirk and Sweeney 12-year. This Kirk and Sweeney rum was aged for 12 years. Aged 12 years. Okay, it won. I like that the best. And that's only 6 months. I wrote a 6 there. It's a 6-month vanilla. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what the blue is. Okay, this was the Kirk and Sweeney 18 month. So this is the Kirk and Sweeney that was aged for 24 years. It's called Birkin Queen. Wait a minute, what's wrong with me? Birkin Queen. Okay, Kirk and Sweeney Superior, I think that's the name of it, but it's actually aged for 24 years before it goes on the shelf in the Dominican Republic. This was good. Remember, that was the very first one that I tasted with the taste test, and I said, oh, this is delicious. Wait a minute, I'm pouring the cream in there. And then this one, the red one, is the Bacardi 6-month, the Bacardi Spice. Just as good. But for the Bacardi Spice, and that's right on par. I should have tasted a hint of liquor. Wait a minute. I'm getting this, y'all. The 2 Kirk and Sweeneys. Man, that is, oh man. That's some good, I almost said the S word this time. That's some good stuff. The Kirk and Sweeneys. I'm going to have to make a third just to get it going. I don't ever want to run out of that. Oh my God, the taste. Okay, now, I'm quite sure my ice cream is melted in my Christmas in July bulb cup, but that's okay. You just want the cream. But the first thing we're going to do is do the taste test of the Vernors. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of Vernors, those of you who aren't from Michigan. Some people like Georgia, they sell Vernors, I think, nationwide. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I couldn't find it when I lived in Oklahoma. And I know some of your southern states have their own ginger ale. Then you have Schweppes, you have Canada Dry, you know, those type of ginger ales. Everybody does not sell Vernors, but some states do. So if your state sells Vernors, or if you've heard of it or tasted it, let me know. Jen, I hope that when you were in Michigan, you got a Vernors. I hope somebody told you about Michigan's medicine. Okay, let's take a taste test. This is the Boston Cooler flavor. So I'm going to see what I like about it. The Detroit Food Review channel, he loved it. He gave it a 9.6 out of 10. He grades hard, though. He will not give a 10 to save your life. Now, I will. If I like it, oh, it's going to get it's going to get its glory. Okay, it's cold now. It's chilled because I don't like nothing hot. Let's see what it tastes like. This is really unusual. It almost, at first sip, it almost had like a pineapple-y taste. But I can actually taste Vernors. I can't really taste vanilla. But it has a nice flavor to it. It's a nice flavor. Hold on. It's hard to even describe it. It's not, I can't taste any vanilla. Well, you know, I just ate some show enough vanilla. Maybe that's why. Shoot. I ought to pour some vanilla in this. I was just thinking. In fact, we are going to do it. For I'm going to take every bit of the vanilla ice cream and put it in with the Boston Cooler. I'm going to taste the Boston Cooler first by itself, and then I'm going to do that. Okay, hold on. This is good. Did I get diet? Wait, let me make sure. Hold on. Did I get regular Vernors? No. It says limited edition, Boston Cooler flavor. It's not diet or sugar free. It's not that sweet though. But I can't even describe the flavor. It's very unique. Now, Detroit Food Review, he said he could taste the vanilla and he could taste the Vernors. I can taste the Vernors and the second flavor I'm picking up. But like I said, I just ended up eating some real show enough vanilla. So that might be what's thwarting, but it's a good taste. I like it. I don't know. I'll probably buy it again before it's off the shelves, but it's nothing I'm going to get addicted to. But I like regular Vernors ginger ale. Okay, so now, since this is Boston Cooler flavor, making a Boston Cooler with it will probably take it to the next level. In fact, Detroit Food Review called it Boston Cooler Squared. That was what he named it, so I'm going to name it the same. Boston Cooler Squared. Okay, so I just poured it in. And we're going to taste it plain first, and then I'm going to add that real vanilla ice cream, what's left in the bowls, to this and see what it does. It's probably going to take it to Boston Cooler rectangle, triangle, and everything else. Okay, let's taste this. I give this a 10. That flavor, this flavor here, mixed with this vanilla ice cream, took it to the stratosphere. It is absolutely amazing. I like this. I can never drink a wait a minute. See, this just messed me up, y'all. This just messed me up because everyone, and this is for you on Facebook too, because I'm posting this to Facebook. I'm telling y'all, if you like the Boston Cooler with regular Vernors, this is Boston Cooler 2.0. He called it Boston Cooler Squared. Yeah, it is. It is 2.0. It is delicious. Putting that vanilla ice cream with it. Whoa. Now, we're going to put some vanilla to it. Oh, ooh, something's finna happen, y'all. Something's finna happen on the Que-stead. Let's get this poured in. See it? It's going in. Woohoo! Wait, we're going to get this too. Oops, nothing's left. Wait, we need this because this was the Kirk and Sweeney. Okay, we got a few drops there. Let's see if we can get something. I'm making such a mess. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this one. This one still has a little more. Let's get this. Okay, so we just mixed real vanilla mixed with ice cream with the Boston Cooler. Let's see what happens here. No difference. I can't really taste the real vanilla because it's not enough. I should put a teaspoon. You know what? The next time I make a Boston Cooler, actually, I might make one tonight. And I may come on with the second video because what I'm going to do is add just a wee bit to the vanilla ice cream. I'm going to add a wee bit of that Kirk and Sweeney winning vanilla, the 6 month. I'm going to add just a half of a, where's my spoon? Oh, here it is. This spoon right here, which is like a baby spoon, I'm going to add like just a tinge of that to the ice cream that I'm going to put in my cup for the Boston Cooler. Just to see what it does. This is good though. Whatever this flavor is, it's a very good flavor. And my sister, I bought her I bought her a 12 pack while I was in Myers, because she took me. I ain't tell y'all about my car, y'all. My car gave up the ghost on yesterday. It's fixed now, but it costs dumb doodle dollars to get it fixed. It's fixed. But in the meantime, I had to get my medicine at Myers. And so my sister took me earlier today while the car was in the shop. And so I didn't get anything else done. Now I'm broke. And so stuff that was going out in the mail has to wait. But look what I got, Renee. While I was at Myers, they had everything garden on clearance. And I hope they have some stuff next week, because I can clean up next week. But I got the last cocoa core. They had all the fertilizers on clearance. I was able to get the my blood meal for $5. Big bag, regularly $11. Oh yes. So I got that. And so hopefully they'll still have some next week, which they probably won't. And then I can stock up on everything. They had the diatomaceous earth. They had everything you can think of. They even had some spikes for vegetable plants in there that I wanted to get. And everything was on clearance. But anyway, Renee, this was the last one. And the one I wanted to get was the small roll. And it wasn't small. It was the thinner cocoa core, but they didn't have any. So I had to get this thick one. It's 36 by 36 cocoa fiber roll, but that's okay. This will work too. We can always thin it out. You know, once we have it, we can always thin it out with a razor blade to make it thinner if we want to. So we have this. I'm not even going to open it. I'm not even going to store it in the greenhouse. I'm going to store this underneath my garden table in the back room, and we have it. So anytime, just say, Q, I need some cocoa core, and it will be sent. I was hoping they had 2 of them, but they didn't. This was the last one, and I said, I better get it today. And I did. I got it today. And so, otherwise, I would have missed out. All the rest were sold out. And this was the only roll they had left. So, slap me 5. We're safe, Renee. If they had had 2, I would have bought both of them. And then I just would have sent you the whole roll. But we can split that. It's plenty. This will last us for the life of Theodore and Theodora. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to get off of here. I hope you enjoyed the video of the taste test with the vanilla. I am very, 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 very pleased with it. And I will be getting Sherry over here. She's busy now. She has somewhere to go, so I know she's not at home. But when I talk to her later today, I'm going to tell her, oh, you've got to do the Boston Cooler, and you've got to come taste test this vanilla. I really want her honest opinion on it. I know she's gonna enjoy it more than she did last year when she did that taste test. This was just absolutely delicious. It's the best vanilla I've ever had in my life. And both of them, the 18-month as well as the 6-month. I pray I don't go into it, y'all. I just pray. That's why I say I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to make a 3rd one. Now the Bacardi Spiced is good, but that Kirk and Sweeney, oh my goodness, that's that 12 year. So that, comparing the 24-year Kirk and Sweeney is stronger because it's been aged 24 years. And someone had mentioned, I saw online somewhere, I can't remember, it was like a vanilla thing, and someone had mentioned that the Kirk and Sweeney, and then the guy at the liquor store told me, he said that the Kirk and Sweeney 12-year was sweeter, and everyone compared it to be more milder than the aged, because the aged Kirk and Sweeney 24, when I did the taste test, you could taste the wood undertones, you could taste the oak from the barrel, you know, you could taste all that stuff because it had been in there 24 years. And it made it a good vanilla, a good rum, don't get me wrong, it was delicious. But you could taste all those undertones. But the guy at the store, and then I heard someone who did a taste test online. Pull up Kirk and Sweeney taste test. It's a lot of them, a whole slew. But most people preferred the 12-year. That's what made me get this go round. I was like, okay, I've got the 24 and it's okay, but I want to try this 12 years because everyone said that it was smoother and it didn't have the strong undertones. They said it was much smoother and everything. And so, and then like I said, the guy at the liquor store I guess he's a liquor connoisseur. He was telling me, he said, whenever I've sold Kirk and Sweeney, he said most people prefer the 12-year. They said it's smoother and everything. And he said if you're making homemade vanilla, because I was his first vanilla customer who actually told him what I was using it for. He said if you're making homemade vanilla, I can see where that, he said, by me tasting it, and if I can imagine homemade vanilla made out of it, he said I can imagine it tasting really good. And so he was right. I went on and got it. It was cheaper for one. It was a lot cheaper than the 24-year. That one's $50. The 12-year is like, I think 29 or something. It's a lot cheaper, and it's the same size bottle and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do that again ASAP as soon as I get the cash flow going again after this car business. That was $250, y'all. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, so anyway, but the 12-year, yes, I'm gonna get the $29. Then I'm gonna have to pay for the vanilla, of course. I only need $10. I mean, the 10-pack, which is what, $20 or something like that, if they haven't gone up on the price again. So I'll get the pack of vanilla, the $29 12-year Kirk and Sweeney. For those of you on Facebook and stuff, let me know if you want. I'm telling you, if you want some of the best vanilla you've ever had in your life, Q will make it up for you or show you how to make it. Y'all know I can't post it. Remember, I went to Facebook jail for posting about vanilla. And then I was so mad about that. But anyway, here it is. This is mine. Oh my God. Woo! Liquid gold, y'all. Now, if y'all want some liquid gold, all you're going to need to do is get your vanilla. You either order it yourself, or we can do a collection where y'all shoot it to me through Cash App, and then I'll get a bunch because it's cheaper when you buy it in bulk. Okay? And then I can make it up, and then everybody will get their Kirk and Sweeney. And believe me, it's hard to find. The liquor store I go to, I don't know how many he has in stock at one time or whatever. But, you know, the liquor exchange in Clinton Township, your big liquor outlets and stuff, or you can order it, you know, but, you know, you're getting the Kirk and Sweeney 12-year. So it's going to be up to you to find it if you want some vanilla. Okay, so we'll do it like that. But anyway, that's some good stuff. I'm telling you, Kirk and Sweeney 12-year is the ticket. In fact, I ought to age. Now, if I was to age this one, but I said I was going to use this once it was time, and I'm aging the 24-year one. I'm aging that for 4 years. I ought to switch it up because I could actually start using that older one now and let this one set for 4 years. But shoot, it's only 6 months old. I can't wait that long with this. But I might start going and using this once I make up the next one. Or I might start using I might start using this one, the 2-year. This will be 2 years in January. So I may start using this one come January, make up the new 12-year Kirk and Sweeney, and let this one sit for a number of years. I love this, y'all. This is good. The one that won is the one I like the best. And I can't wait to dig into that vanilla. I know I'm going on and on, but it's good. Okay, I'm going to get off of here. One more sip. Dang. Wow. Woo. Okay. All right, you guys. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I may come back on. In fact, I will. If I make another small Boston cooler, I'm going to add some of that 12-year Kirk and Sweeney to it. I'm going to put this in the ice box, and that's going to be dessert tonight. Woo, I'm enjoying this. Okay, talk to you later, and may God bless you all. And if you have Vernus in your city, look for the Vernus Boston Cooler flavor and make you one. All you need is a scoop of vanilla ice cream and the Vernus. It is delicious. Okay, bye-bye, and may God bless you all. I'm happy now. Happy! Bye.